All right, my friends, how are you today? Aaron here bringing your daily horoscope for Monday, the 6th of September 2021. We've got a new moon in the sign of Virgo at 14 degrees 38 space minutes, which is fantastic as Uranus right now is in the earth sign of Taurus at 14 degrees 39 space minutes. So we have a near perfect trine this new moon. New moons are always new beginnings. And we're talking about the sign of Virgo. We're talking about our acts of service, how we're giving back to the world, how we're taking our tools, our creative life force energy, our courage, our strength, our abilities, and we're offering them to services to other people. Now, this trine here to Uranus moving through Taurus. Taurus is all about material possessions. It's about values. It's about comforts. Taurus loves comforts and all of my little things, all of my things that I have, and these things bring me joy. And this energy is saying, well, what happens if you don't have these things? What happens if you don't have your comforts to fall back on? Are you still able to be of service to other people? Are you still able to give back? Of course, the answer is yes. And there's a lot of other energy that's going on here today. For example, this septile right here, little S3. Fate and destined connection with this new moon, new beginning in Virgo, over here to Chiron in Aries. This means when we take a look at ourselves, when we start this new chapter, this new beginning, and we can separate from the things that make us comfortable. You know, a lot of the energy of Uranus and Taurus is stepping outside the comfort zone. Same with Gemini, the North Node in Gemini here. We have to be seeking information that might not align with who we were in the past or what we've been taught. So there's a lot of energy. We still have this grand Air Trine going on. All this energy that we've been talking about for almost 2 weeks now is making sure that we have an identity when we go out into the world, that we're not a lost soul, a lost puppy that's looking for its owner or doesn't have an identity unless it meets with the group. You know, this is like stay strong in who you are. And furthermore, remember and honor your past. That's a beautiful aspect of 14 degrees of Virgo. This is like, you know, the flowers bloom with deep roots. The most beautiful flowers, the most stable trees have their roots deep into the ground. There's a whole net, there's a whole system going on beneath the surface. And this same goes with the discipline, with the structure of our daily lives. We also have Mars here, creating that perfect trine over here to Pluto and Capricorn. This is about changing our daily life, changing our daily disciplines, making sure that we're staying on top of ourselves. If we set a goal, which Virgo season is the greatest time to set a goal, to set an intention, to write lists out. What do I want to do in the next 6 months? How do I want my 2021 to end? Do I have a goal for 2022? Hopefully the answer is yes. And this is the best energy of the year to actually write this down, to set your intentions, to plant the seed in our minds, to allow those roots to grow deep so that the fruit, those flowers, can grow beautifully. And that's, I think, everybody's goal. We have a couple other connections going on as well. So not only this new moon, new beginning, staying focused on our acts of service. It's all about giving back. And since we're coming from this Leo energy, last month was the Leo new moon. It's about fearlessness and courage and strength and all of these things. And it takes courage, it takes strength, it takes fearlessness to go from where we were to where we're going. And at 14 degrees of Virgo, this like we're being rewarded. Okay, you've done the work, you've planted the seed, the roots are deep. And now, because of you staying focused, because of you staying on task or involved in your acts of service, this is like the universe is giving you a wonderful gift back. Now, one of the things that's interesting with this trine to Uranus and Taurus is about, like, could you do your job if you didn't make money? You know, as somebody told me that a long time ago, Aaron, would you still do this job for free? Would you get up on a Saturday morning and have excitement and joy to come out here and do your job? For filmmaking, probably not. For astrology, absolutely yes. And that's why I do this every single day. And this is something we have to ask ourselves. And is it only money? Is money our concern? Is the value of what we're doing the only concern? And are we doing other things with our time to give back to the community that maybe money has nothing to do with? And that's part of this breakthrough energy that Uranus is offering. This isn't about money. This is about doing something that you love to do and offering that to people who can appreciate the gifts and services that you offer. All right. Now, there's more. So this new moon is also making this really faint dotted line here over to Uranus, over to Saturn in Aquarius. Okay. This is again saying breakthrough ideas, breakthrough concepts. This is the kind of stuff that separates us from everybody else. Your individuality separates you from everybody else. The way that you think, the way that you talk, the way that you express yourself separates you from everybody else. And it's okay to have that strong sense of identity, and it's okay to not necessarily go along with the group or go along with the community's ideas or go along with what the world thinks. You're a free-thinking individual, and you have your own perspectives. And you're allowed to share your perspectives with other people that have a different perspective than you. And this is part of this beauty of the expansion that's going on right now. Let me come back here for a second. So this new moon, new beginning, focused energy on what I want to create. How do I want to give back? I want to give back to the community, and I have to do it in a way that this is my identity. All right. Now, that means there's plenty of gene makers. So let's look at it like this. It's like, it's not like somebody saying, oh, well, Levi's already makes jeans. There's no point for me to make a pair of denim jeans anymore. It's like, yeah, but the way that you're going to make your denim, or the way that you're going to create the fit or the length or whatever it may be, it's unique to you. So just because somebody else has already started an idea or done something, it doesn't mean we can't reinvent the wheel. If you can make a new wheel, a better wheel, a wheel that makes sense, the whole world might tell you, man, there's already a million wheels. There's no point. And this kind of energy is like, well, it doesn't matter. This is what makes me feel passion. This is what makes me feel joy. And this is what I want to do. And something like we talked about yesterday is we can have ambitions. We can have an idea. We can want to manifest something. And we have this spark. And then we set out to do it. And then if we don't do it as, the Virgo energy is so analytical and so precise. And if we screw something up and there's something wrong, it's like one little dent, one little ding, one little scratch, one brush stroke that's off, one, out of place thing. It's like our eyes get so focused on that. And it's just like, it's ruined, or it's done, or we pass judgment, critical judgment on something. And this is a way of saying, like, look, we have to relax a little bit, relax with the critical judgment, not be so concerned with how other people view our work. Our success is based on ourselves. It's like running the race. It's like we're not competing with anybody else but ourselves. And that takes the focus of an individual and their mindset to put themselves in that mindset. There's nobody else here on this racetrack. It's me. And it's my objective and my goal. And that's a lot of what this Virgo new moon is about. What do you want to do? Who cares about anybody else? This is about you and your journey on this planet. All right? But there's more. We also have Mercury here at the same time in Libra, also creating that septile to Saturn. Again, that fate and destined connection. This is the way that we think, in a balanced way that we think. We're thinking about other people. We're communicating with other people. It's important for us to communicate. It's important for us to be strong, to communicate, to be compassionate. We have Venus here still in her home sign of Libra. Venus is everything we love and value, want and desire, and this deals with other people and communicating with other people on how much we appreciate them, how much we value them. So there's a lot of energy going on today that's exciting, getting us excited about a new journey, a new destination, and for us to look at our lives and say, look where we've come from, look at the hurdles we've crossed, look at the bridges that we've crossed, the bridges we haven't burnt down. Look at what we've done and where have we come? How long have we gone? How long has it been since we've planted the seed and watered it and cared for it and now nurtured it and grown and grown and grown and grown? And it's just like valuing and appreciating ourselves for that. And now we have this beautiful tree and all this fruit that it bears, and we can take that beautiful fruit and give back to other people. It's a beautiful day, my friends. I hope you enjoy it. Happy new mooning. See you tomorrow.